From WDTN, the station that's working for you, this is 2 News at 6.
As mentioned, first at 6, new information tonight about the officer-involved shooting. A woman is dead after 3 Dayton police officers fired 20 shots at her, hitting her 10 times. Police Chief Richard Beal says the officers were reacting to an imminent risk of harm. Officers were called to the 3100 block of Wexford Place at about 12:15 a.m. Sunday on reports of shots fired. The witnesses reported Keisha Aaron held a gun to her partner's head and was threatening to kill her. Later, Aaron fired the weapon into the air while walking toward a group of people. That is when the Dayton officers shot and killed Aaron. The Dayton Police Department, they just released the 911 calls and the police dash cam video of the incident. And 2 News reporter Tyler Yutzko begins our team coverage live in Dayton, walks us through everything we've learned today.
Well, Mark and Katie, dash cam video shows police made several attempts to safely apprehend Aaron, but when she fired off her gun, police fired theirs. Now, several clips of dash cam video shows the situation early on Sunday. Dayton Police Chief Richard Beal showing us the images that led to the shooting death of 35-year-old Keisha Aaron by 3 police officers. Those officers are Adam Sharp, Alexander Dole, and Jamie Lukowski. According to Chief Beal, the officers shot at Aaron a total of 20 times. Aaron's autopsy showing she was hit by 10 bullets. Police say once Aaron got out of her truck, with the gun still in hand, she fired into the sky. Because of the safety of several people standing by, the officers shot back.
In discharging that weapon with citizens and police officers in the area was an escalation of violence that had already occurred. We regret that the outcome of this escalation resulted in the loss of life. It was an outcome that we worked very hard to prevent.
And the 3 officers are on administrative leave, which is standard procedure. They are also getting counseling. And when asked if a taser could have been used, police say if they use anything other than deadly force, it would have been unsafe for those officers and the people nearby. For now, live in Dayton, Tyler Yutzko, 2 News, working for you. And we continue our team coverage of this by digging deeper into the backgrounds of those 3 officers. Natalie Tyndall with 2 News Investigates obtained each of their personnel files and also found out the woman they shot had a history with police.
Well, we found out Keisha Aaron shouldn't have had a gun in the first place. That's because she had a history of arrests and charges, including weapon offenses and resisting arrest. Now, 2 News Investigates also dug through the personnel records of the 3 officers who shot her. Now, according to the documents, Officer Jamie Lukowski has worked for the Dayton Police Department for about a year and a half. Now, we found he had an oral reprimand of neglect of duty and conduct of unprofessional manner relating to his response to a hit-and-run accident. His record also mentions that he was involved in an accident with his cruiser. He does have 3 written commendations, however, and a letter of appreciation. They mention his professionalism and dedication to the job. Now, Officer Alexander Dole has been at the department for 3 years. The only oral reprimand in his file was for losing his city-issued badge. He also has 2 written commendations, both mentioning his quick response. Officer Adam Sharp has worked for the city for 9 years. His record lists an oral reprimand for not showing up to court. He also had a vacation suspended for not handcuffing a suspect properly. Officer Sharp also has 3 written commendations and a letter of appreciation. They mention his keen observation and dedication on the job. Now, we also checked, and the last officer-related shooting the department had was in September of last year. Now, even though Chief Beal says he believes the officers followed procedure during the shooting, there will now be an administrative investigation by the Professional Standards Bureau. They'll look to see if policy and procedures were followed during that incident by the officers. The Montgomery County Prosecutor's Office will also be looking at this case. Natalie Tyndall, 2 News Investigates.
And we're also getting reaction tonight from those who knew the woman who was shot, Keisha Aaron.
Some say they feel it's difficult to trust law enforcement after an incident like this. 2 News reporter Maytal Levy live in Dayton, where Aaron is being remembered tonight.
This memorial is here in place on Wexford Place. Now, residents want to know it's in honor of 35-year-old Keisha Cole. I just spoke with residents who say they want to know why officers fired 20 times, fatally killing her.
I really feel that she left at the wrong time. it wasn't her time to go.
Residents like 23-year-old Ashley Brown believe Dayton officers didn't have to use their guns on Keisha Aaron. Police say Aaron wouldn't put her gun down when they asked her to multiple times, causing police to fire their weapons, fatally shooting her.
There's more than one way to handle a situation, and I really feel that they went about this situation very wrong.
3 Dayton officers fired 10 shots that hit Aaron. Residents like Larissa Peterson want to know why they fired more than once.
It only takes one bullet to get a person down, so my question is just why was she shot so many times?
Officials say they didn't use less force because they felt threatened. Aaron had a gun in her hand. Linda Wilkins wonders why all 3 had to shoot.
It could have been settled differently. I don't believe she deserved to be shot like that.
Kathy Adams now wants the officers who fired at Aaron to be held accountable.
I feel that these policemen need to be more reprimanded, and I feel that they need to talk before they assume, and I feel that they need to start listening to what people say.
Those 3 officers are now on paid administrative leave pending an investigation. Residents and family members say they'll be honoring Keisha Aaron tonight here at this location beginning at 7 p.m. tonight. Live, Maytal Levy, 2 News, working for you.